at the strangest moment in the strangest year in the history of the U.S. and possibly the whole world. So on the eve of the election, we have Trump who wants to trump everybody, and Biden who's been Biden his time for quite some while, wanting to be the president. So if the world seems especially weird to you now, I want to share a little piece about just how strange it really is. That indicates to me we may be living in a matrix made out of word tricks. And I invented the term homonymic metaphor to describe a pun that helps us see the drama and absurdity of what we often take to be our bottom line reality. Since a major source of human friction, responsible for great affliction, is the arrogance with which each culture designates what's fact or fiction, we might then very well expect, because our words and worlds connect, some state to state with ardent zeal, that it alone on earth is real. And since its people Israelite, they wrote the book on wrong and right. We've believed now for millennia in some cosmic schizophrenia that bifurcates the universe, such that the righteous and perverse have separate realms in which to dwell, with earth the battlefield where hell and heaven's denizens fight for our guilt or innocence, while we, with nothing much to lose except our souls, are forced to choose twixt God or mammon, feast or famine. So well disguised, we must examine deep within our heart of hearts to see these worlds are worlds apart. And because our lives are metaphors for our beliefs, we cannot ignore how cosmic conflict finds expression upon this plane through a succession of wars and pandemonium, where Tweedledee fights Tweedledum. Each certain God is on his side, encouraging the fratricide. This purview helps us understand why the Irish live in Ireland, why the Romans roamed, why the French have Gaul, and why it is U.S. is now against you all. It's why imperialists have said for eons to conquered peoples, now European, and why Hades, as all will agree, in its singular form, is pronounced Haiti. But since most folks register strong objection to the idea that metaphors might have sound connection, there are few who register humor or shock to hear the world's sex capital called Bangkok. And it gets even better than that. For one day I decided to look up Bangkok in the dictionary, and it was defined as a small port for seamen and the capital of Thailand. And of course the largest island in Thailand is pronounced Phuket and spelled phonetically in English, fuck it. And then there was the guy who got caught with his pants down for sexting in the U.S. Capitol, and he, of course, holding that archetypal position, was named Wiener. Such unseen clues can make it seem we're sleeping through a waking dream, for many words and names we find are symbols for our states of mind. So how can we call this accidental, when some puns provide a transcendental overview of correlations between our thoughts and our creations, while others are the sacred pathwords pointing toward our liberation? Whatever you do, speak truth kindly and be very aware of what you are invoking as you speak and write. Thank you.